Hello everyone. Welcome to CSAT weekly session of Level Up IAS. So this week we are going to start with reading comprehension and we will start with reading comprehension paper of 2023. So the first thing we will do is if you are doing PYQs, that means I am assuming that you have a basic knowledge of how to read the comprehension, how to understand the question and understand the options. But along with it, I will also tell you how to approach and how to solve the reading comprehension without actually taking so much of time. Because in comprehensions, students face three kind of problems. First thing is that time consuming बहुत ज़्यादा है. They take a lot of time to read the whole comprehension, then understand it, then understand the question and options as well. Right? So one problem student faces that it is time consuming. The other problem student faces that question and options are confusing. Right? And most of the time, the major issue is that you finalize two options and usme se the correct one you cannot decide. Right? So you get stuck on two options which seem similar to you. Okay, so we will learn how to solve all of these problems today. So, starting by the first passage of 2023. Firstly, you have a passage like this, and then you see that there are two questions along with it. There is only one question along with it, right? So, the first thing which I tend to do when I do reading comprehension is that I read the questions first. When you read the question first, you kind of look at the passage from that point of view, whether you have to find assumption, you have to find inference, or what you have to do in this passage. So, in the question, it is which one of the following statements best reflects most rational, practical, and immediate action. You have to tell what is the action required to ensure fair and equitable allocation of water to different stakeholders. So you have to find out action. Action for what? To ensure immediate equitable distribution of water. Okay. Now, the next thing which I tend to do is I read the options as well. I already know कि examiner is asking me action क्या ले सकते हो, ठीक है? First action is National Pragmatic Legal and Policy Framework for Water Allocation. This can be a valid action, obviously. Next action is all river systems of the country should be linked and huge aquifers created. Now you imagine all river system of the country should be linked. Is this practically possible? Is this possible to take this action? And then the other thing is immediate action required. Do you think that if water problems persist, the immediate action will be linking all river systems? This is an extreme option. So when I look at the option, I eliminate it, right? I am not saying that you can for sure 100% eliminate the option, but once you read the passage, you will understand how this option will not even make sense to you, right? Imagine linking all river systems as the solution to water problems, right? Next, you have option C. Water channels between region of water surplus and region of water deficit should be created. This can be an action, obviously, कि water surplus area से water deficit regions को connect करने के लिए water channels बनाओ. Next, to mitigate water crisis, water demand of sectors such as agriculture and industry should be reduced. Okay, so water crisis mitigate करने के लिए agriculture and industry sector की water demands को we should reduce. This is what I understood from the question and the options. Now, what have we concluded? See, we have concluded that all river systems of the country should be linked and huge aquifers created. This is most likely not the answer. Apart from this, जो ऑप्शन ए है उसमें क्या है? नेशनल प्रैग्मेटिक लीगल पॉलिसी फ्रेमवर्क. एवरीथिंग एनकम्पासेस. ठीक है, एक नेशनल प्रैग्मेटिक लीगल पॉलिसी फ्रेमवर्क बनाओ. ठीक है, फॉर वाटर एलोकेशन. वाटर एलोकेशन का ही इशू है ना, ठीक है, what is then option C is water channels should be created. Don't you think that creation of water channels will be a part of this policy? And then same, to mitigate water crisis, water demand of sectors such as agriculture and industry, this will also be a part of a national policy. एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर, इंडस्ट्री सेक्टर के वाटर डिमांड्स को मैनेज करना, रिड्यूस करना, all of this also comes under the policies, right? So basically what we are trying to say is that this is a general action, ठीक है, this is a general action, these two are specific actions, these two are specific actions. Now if your passage is only talking about this, then this will be my solution, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि specific action cannot be your solution. Specific action can also be your solution. It depends on the passage. अगर passage में the author is only talking about how to mitigate water demands of agriculture and industry, then this will be my solution. If in the passage author is only talking about water abundant areas and water deficit areas, linking them, then this will be my answer. But if in the passage author is talking about everything of the farmers demand also, of linking passage also, everything if the author is talking about, then general wala will be my answer, general action. Because to encompass everything, every problem जो author ने बोली होगी उसका solution देने के लिए एक general answer होना चाहिए. Understood? So this is what. Now we will come to the conclusion by looking at the passage. Passage में क्या है? Now we will understand passage को कैसे समझना है. We often hear about conflicts among different states in India over river water. Of the 20 major river systems, 14 are already water stressed. 75% of the population lives in water stressed region, third of whom lived in water scarce areas. Climate change, demand of rising population and need for agriculture. यहाँ क्या आ गया? Need for agriculture. अभी तक क्या बताया? कौन कौन? Who of the people are facing water issues? What are the water stressed regions in India? 75% people are facing it. 14 out of 20 regions are water stressed. Then you have a third of the people are living in scarce region, not stressed, even more scarce. ठीक है? After that, author is saying climate change. Author is giving reasons for it. Now, climate change, demand of rising population, need for agriculture to keep pace, increased rate of urbanization, industrialization will exacerbate water stress, right? So now all of these are reasons, that means problems. ये सब प्रॉब्लम्स है हमारे लिए, राइट? ऑथर हैज मेंशन्ड प्रॉब्लम्स कि क्लाइमेट चेंज इज अ प्रॉब्लम, डिमांड ऑफ राइजिंग पॉपुलेशन is a problem, need for agriculture is a problem, agriculture to keep pace, it is a problem, industrialization is a problem. Now do you think the answer that says that need of water in agriculture and industries should be managed, will this solve climate change? Will this solve other problems such as this one, demand of rising population? Okay, will this solve population issue? Right? So from here only I can tell that that specific answer will not be my answer. I need to have a generalized answer. Next you have according to constitution. अब देखो constitution पर आ गए, that means we are also talking about governments and policy role. According to constitution, water is a state subject. That means अब हम क्या बात कर रहे हैं? Who all can control and who all can manage this issue? Constitution say water is a state subject, not that of union, except for regulation of interstate rivers. Key to ensuring balance between competing demands of various stakeholders is a basin-based approach to allocate water among constituent region and state. Allocating fair share of water to them requires assessment based on objective criteria such as specificities of the river basin, dependent population and everything. Now here they are talking who can allocate? and how to allocate. In the previous one, it was एग्रीकल्चर एंड इंडस्ट्री की डिमांड क्लाइमेट चेंज पॉपुलेशन की वजह से वाटर क्राइसिस और ज्यादा होंगे. यहाँ पर ये है हाउ टू एलोकेट एंड दिस वाटर. नाउ सी, is there any talk about water channels between region of water surplus and region of water deficit? Yes, here there is an indirect way of explaining it, but for this problem, allocation of water and the above problem, farmers ka, population ka, dono issues, only solution is the general one. If you take this solution, तो farmers वाला solution problem कैसे solve होगा, right? So the question in itself said, what is the action that you can take? Now, if you link water deficit to water surplus regions, how will you solve farmer issues? How will you solve population issues? On the other hand, if you take this कि फार्मर और इंडस्ट्री का हमने डिमांड रिड्यूस कर दिया, हाउ विल यू सॉल्व ये वाला? Again, regions that are water deficit, how will you provide water to them? Even if farmers are not demanding that much water, what about water deficit regions still? ठीक है, so to combine both of these, option 1 is the best possible action that you can take, right? So mostly the general, in case of action, the generalized one is the correct one. I'm not saying in all the cases, because if the author is only talking about the farmer issues and everything, then obviously the specific one will be your answer. Now, moving on to the second passage. इसमें क्या है? Again, reading the question first. Let's keep it like this. So, this is the passage and the question along with it. You have more than half of Indian women and almost a quarter of Indian men are of working age and everything. Okay, so we have just read the first line of the passage to understand they are talking about men, women, working age and so on. Okay, so question, which of the following statements best reflects what is implied by the passage? Right, what is the implication of the passage? Now, education system must be strengthened in rural areas. This can be implied, obviously. This can be. ठीक है, कोई भी पैसेज हो इन जनरल, लेट्स से आई डोंट नो व्हाट द पैसेज इज, बट किसी भी पैसेज में आप बोल सकते हो कि एजुकेशन सिस्टम मस्ट बी स्ट्रेंथन इन रूरल एरियाज. नेक्स्ट, लार्ज स्केल एंड इफेक्टिव इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ स्किल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम इज द नीड ऑफ द आवर. This can also be one of the implications. ठीक है. Next, for economic development, health and nutrition, only skilled workers need special attention. Have we also done this approach in GS that when you get some extreme option, you obviously eliminate it in most cases, right? Similar here. For economic development, health and nutrition of only skilled workers. Can an author ever say that only skilled workers पे ही special attention देनी चाहिए? Is this possible? Can this be the crux or inference? Can this be implied by any passage, any rational passage? If UPSC is giving you a passage, obviously they will not give you a passage with say unskilled workers are don't pay any attention to them. Their health is not important and everything. Obviously, option C will never be my answer. Next, for rapid economic growth as envisaged by us, attention should be paid to health and nutrition of people. Again, you see, for rapid economic growth as envisaged by us, attention should be paid to health and nutrition of people. This is a health and nutrition. This passage, option D states इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ के लिए हेल्थ एंड न्यूट्रिशन पे अटेंशन होनी चाहिए. ऑप्शन ए स्टेट एजुकेशन. ऑप्शन ए क्या बात कर रहा है? सिर्फ एजुकेशन इन रूरल. अगेन स्पेसिफाइड लार्ज स्केल एंड इफेक्टिव इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ. यहाँ पे किसकी बात हो रही है? ओनली स्किल डेवलपमेंट इज द नीड ऑफ आर. नाउ वी विल सी in the passage what we are talking about. In this option, we are talking about education in rural. Okay. In option B, we are talking about skill development. Okay. Next, in D, we are talking about economic growth also. We are talking about health and we are talking about nutrition. Now let's see. More than half of Indian women, almost a quarter of Indian men of working age suffer from anemia. That means we are talking about health. वर्किंग एज पॉपुलेशन एनीमिया से सफर कर रही है. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हेल्थ ऑफ वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन. देन अकॉर्डिंग टू स्टडीज दे आर एनीवे फ्रॉम, that is why they are 5 to 15% less productive than they could be as a result thereof. India also has the largest tuberculosis burden. Again we are talking about health issues. Next, in the world costing this work days, how tuberculosis is leading to how tuberculosis burden is leading to economic loss. Then, but what is just as important as lost productivity is now lost potential in the future. Future में भी potential loss है. It is becoming increasingly clear that on many measures of cognitive ability, malnourished Indian children perform 2 or 3 times worse than their adequately nourished peers. Now we are talking about how malnourished Indian children, रूरल चिल्ड्रन की बात कहीं नहीं हुई, रूरल पीपल की बात कहीं नहीं हुई, इन जनरल इंडियन वर्कफोर्स की बात हो रही है, राइट. देन फॉर एन इकोनॉमी दैट विल बी मोर डिपेंडेंट ऑन हाईली स्किल्ड वर्कर्स, this possess a significant challenge and it is one that really should be addressed given India's demographic outlook. अब यहाँ पर ये बोला है कि economy that will be dependent on highly skilled workers, but have they said that only skilled workers should be given this training and everything? Nothing of that sort. Also, this passage is talking about health. This passage is talking about nutrition. This passage is talking about how not having health and nutrition leads to economic loss. From here you can say economic growth as envisaged by us. Option D, this will be your answer. इस पैसेज में नोवेयर एजुकेशन सिस्टम की बात कहीं पे भी नहीं हुई. पैसेज में लार्ज स्केल इफेक्टिव इंप्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ स्किल डेवलपमेंट की भी बात कहीं पे नहीं हुई. the only line about skill development is the last one, that in future we will be dependent on highly skilled workers and thus it is a challenge. So there's only one line in which we talked about it, and even then the whole passage was focused on not skill development of them but their health and nutrition. So option D will be your answer. Now, moving on to the next passage. Again, we will start by reading first line. Farmers are marginalized, small, less educated, possess low adaptive capabilities to climate change. Okay, farmers and climate change was the first line. Next, question पे आते हैं. Which one of the following statement best reflect most logical and rational message conveyed by the author of the passage? Message की बात. Now, adaptation to climate change and mitigation response are basically responsibilities of government. This says that climate change or mitigation responses both are basically responsibility of the government. Now, the author is not saying only the government's responsibility. Author is saying basically the government's responsibility. This can be a viewpoint of someone, but let's see whether the whole passage is focused on it or not. Next point. Climate change causes a change in government policies regarding land use patterns in the country. Okay, this is also an option कि climate change की वजह से it causes change in policy, land use policy of government. But we will see whether the passage is focused on it or not. Next, you have risk perception of farmers are important for motivating them for taking adaptation decisions. Okay, risk perceptions of farmers are important for motivating them for taking adaptation decisions. So farmers should know कि क्या risk है किस चीज में, what is the risk perception, so that they can adapt according to it. Next, since mitigation is not possible, government should come up with policies for quick response to climate change. Now, see, since mitigation is not possible, this seems like an extreme option. So we can think that we can eliminate it. But again, it is not that extreme. An author can have a point of view that mitigation of climate change is not possible. It is beyond our hands now. So government has to come interfere. Right? This can be a point of view. Now, this is one of those passages jahan par there is no specific extreme option available to you. But we can see that all options are not connected at all. All options are different. Now you have to go to the passage and see passage किस option पर focus कर रहा है, because it anyway says rational message. Message क्या होता है? जैसे for example, when you read the story, you have moral of the story is, ठीक है? So इस passage ये author इससे क्या कहना चाहता है? What is the message that the author wants to convey? That is what is the passage focusing on. Okay, now first says कि climate change responses, climate change वगैरह government की responsibility है. Next option B क्या कह रहा है? Climate change causes government की policies में change हो जाता है due to climate change. Next option C is risk perception of farmers are more important, so that वो adapt कर ले. And option D is mitigation is not possible, government should come up with policies. Now, let's read the passage. In India, majority of farmers are marginalized and small, educated भी नहीं है, possess low adaptive capabilities to climate change, perhaps because of credit and other constraints. Okay, so farmers, पहली line में ही देखो, you have to imagine that the author is taking you and the author is showing you a movie which is his or her point of view. Okay, for example, if I start talking about, let's say I'm an aspirant, I am talking about my journey. I will say, on the first day, I decided to do UPSC. I opened my laptop, I opened the screen, I started searching for the best coaching institute that I can join. Okay. So what am I doing? I am telling you a story. I am telling you my point of view. Now, the moment I say the first day I started off joining my UPSC journey, okay, that is the moment you come and join with me and you come and imagine things from my point of view. Now you don't have to use your own point of view, okay? You have to see what author is trying to say, okay? यहाँ पर भी it's like author is holding your hand and trying to tell you a story. You have to hold the author's hand and see वो story from author's point of view, ठीक है? अब imagine करो एक author आपको बता रहा है बिठा के कि farmers जो है, majority of farmers small and marginal है, less educated है और वो adapt भी नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, possess low adaptive capabilities to climate change. वो क्लाइमेट चेंज से अडेप्ट नहीं कर पा रहे बिकॉज ऑफ क्रेडिट और अदर कंस्ट्रेंट्स, ठीक है? तो बेसिकली मैं आपको क्या बता रही हूँ? आई एम टेलिंग यू प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ फार्मर्स एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू क्लाइमेट चेंज से वो दे आर नॉट एबल टू अडेप्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दीज रीजंस. नेक्स्ट, सो one cannot expect autonomous adaptation to climate change. That means आप एकदम autonomous अपने आप ही सब adapt कर लें to climate change. You cannot expect this. Next, even if it was possible, it would not be sufficient to offset losses from climate change. Even if it is possible, तो भी ये sufficient नहीं होता. Even if they could have done it, it would not have been sufficient. To deal with this, adaptation to climate change is paramount alongside a fast mitigation response. So we are talking about, in the complete passage, we are talking about till now adaptation to climate change, and for most part we were talking about how farmers can or cannot do it. Another solution is to have a planned or policy driven adaptation, which would require the government to come up with policy recommendations. Perception is a necessary prerequisite for adaptation. Whether farmers are adapting agricultural practices to climate change depends on whether they perceive it or not. So for them to adapt to climate change policies, you have to understand how they perceive it, whether they perceive it as a problem or not. अगर उनको problem ही नहीं लग रही है तो वो क्यों करेंगे उसमें change, right? So however, this is not always enough for adaptation. It is important how a farmer perceives the risk associated with climate change. So for a farmer to adapt to it, it is important कि वो ये देखे how a farmer perceives the risk associated to climate change. In the complete passage, we are talking about farmers adaptation. पॉलिसी ड्रिवन भी हो सकती है वो अडेप्टेशन, फार्मर्स को रिस्क एसोसिएटेड विद अडेप्टेशन पता होने चाहिए, राइट? नाउ you see, what is the only option that is focused on farmers and climate change? Risk perception of farmers are important for motivating them for taking adaptation decisions. Option C will be your answer. Now let's move on to the next passage. So in this one you have the emissions human put into atmosphere. Again, atmosphere, climate change, emissions, right, will now affect the climate in the middle of century onwards. And this is a very small passage as well. Now in these kind of passages you can do whatever you want. You can either read the passage first or the question first, but again, as the standard approach, I always read the question and the options first, so that I know the passage mein what is the thing I have to look for. For example, if I'm telling you a complete story, I'm giving you a newspaper, and then at the end you read that the question was, where is the editorial? So instead of that, just read the question first. Question is saying editorial kahan hai, so you skim through the newspaper, find out editorial on that page. Okay, so you won't have to waste that much time. Which one of the following statements best reflect crucial message conveyed by the author of the passage? ठीक है, क्या message है? Author, what does the author wants to say? What is the message of the passage? ठीक है, so इसमें क्या है? Again, businesses that cause emission may need to close down or pay for pollution in future. This can be. Now see, understand, जो option given है, क्वेश्चन में पूछा है मैसेज, ऑप्शन सारे ऐसा लगता है कि दिस कैन ऑल्सो बी करेक्ट, दिस कैन ऑल्सो बी करेक्ट, बट इफ यू सी कैन दिस बी द मैसेज, दिस कैन बी अ वार्निंग, दिस कैन बी अवेयरनेस, कैन दिस बी द मैसेज ऑफ द पैसेज? So then you will be able to analyze that. I'm not saying just इसको cancel ही कर दो, ये हो ही नहीं सकता. It can be the answer. You have to keep it in the back place, but you also have to see that this is most likely. This is not the most likely option. I don't have to get confused by it. If I get a better option, I will choose it, because this option is not fulfilling all the criteria that I want. If you want, if you have a passage, if you are an author, क्या आप ये मैसेज कन्वे करो कि मोस्ट लाइकली बिजनेसेस विल हैव टू close down or pay for pollution fine? This can be one of the lines of your passages, but message क्या होता है? Kind of moral of the story, right? Now next is development related to the issue of only development related to the issues of only solution is technological climate change. Whatever it is, development related issues का development related issues is the only solution होना चाहिए, is only solution is technological climate change. So can you see कि only solution is technological climate change? Can this be true? Can an author say that ये problem है, इसका only solution can be कि climate change, technologically climate change होना चाहिए, no other solution? So again, this is also, we are dicey on it. ठीक है, next you have waiting to deal with carbon emissions until technology improves is not a wise strategy. Now you see, author obviously, अगर suppose आप ये आप एक ऑथर हो, आप अवेयरनेस के बारे में बताना चाहते हो अबाउट क्लाइमेट चेंज, then you will say waiting for new technology to come. Let's say I wait for a new technology to come, new kind of material that will replace all the plastic bags, then you will start with tackling climate change. ठीक है, वी आर सेइंग अभी तो हम कुछ नहीं करेंगे, फ्यूचर में न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी आएगी जो प्लास्टिक बैग्स को रिप्लेस कर लेगी, देन क्लाइमेट चेंज विल नॉट बी अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर अस. इज दिस अ वाइज स्ट्रेटजी? This is what the author is saying. Waiting to deal with carbon emission until technology improves is not a wise strategy. आप अभी से उस पे डील करो, उस प्रॉब्लम को, ना कि वेट करो कि कब न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी आएगी तब हम स्टार्ट करेंगे टू डील विद इट. सो दिस इज नॉट अ वाइज स्ट्रेटजी. Till now I can see that option C is the most likely answer that I can get. Now option D. Since future technological change is uncertain, new industries should be based on renewable energy resources. This can also be a valid option. But ये क्या है? स्पेसिफिक. ये स्पेसिफिक किस पे है? फ्यूचर न्यू इंडस्ट्रीज जो है वो रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी सोर्सेज पे बेस्ड होनी चाहिए. बट व्हाट अबाउट द इंडस्ट्रीज दैट आर एग्जिस्टिंग? ठीक है, तो वी विल हैव टू सी whether the author is only talking about future industries या फिर एक जनरल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बात कर रहे हैं. So in this you have, now we will move on to the passage. Emission human puts into the atmosphere now will affect the climate in the middle of century and onwards. Technological change, meanwhile, could make a future transition away from fossil fuel cheap. Technological change से cheap हो सकती है future transmission, or it might not. It is uncertain. ठीक है, again you see, waiting to deal with carbon emissions until technology improves because uncertain है. But यहाँ पर भी है, since future technological change is uncertain. Next, you have sorry, could make a future transition away from fossil fuel cheap, or it might not, leaving the world with a terrible choice between sharply reducing emissions at a huge cost or suffering throughout the effects of unabated warming. Businesses that do not hedge against the threat of uncertain outcomes fail. The world cannot afford such recklessness on climate change. Again, there is no talk about what new industries should do. Option C will be your answer. Now, moving on to the next passage. Environmental problems cause health problems. Okay, now again the passage is focused on environment and health issues. So again, we will start by reading the question first. Which one of the following statement best implies most rational assumption? Now, see, assumption can be something which is not from the passage also. Assumption is what is assumed. Assume तो आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो. I can assume anything and then write a passage. So assumption is not necessarily a part of the passage. Next, that can be made from the passage. We are likely to spend more money on cure than prevention. Okay, this can be an assumption. Then it is the job of government to solve our environment and public health problems. This can be an assumption. Let's say the author is trying to convey that government की job है ये करना. Then you have health can be protected even if environmental problems go unattended. Is this possible? If environmental problem, do you know how many health issues we have in Delhi because of environmental issues, because air is not clean? So we read every day in GS knowledge, use your GS knowledge here. You read every day that so many chronic diseases are there, chronic illnesses are there because of air pollution, right? So lung infection, you have asthma, you have so many issues because of environmental issues. Noise pollution की वजह से you have so many problems. So health can be protected even if environmental problems go unattended. Can this be an assumption? Can this be a most rational assumption that can be made? Then loss of traditional lifestyle and influence of Western values led to some unhealthy ways of living. This can be if the author is talking about traditional lifestyle. ये आंसर हो सकता है अगर पैसेज में ट्रेडिशनल लाइफस्टाइल की और न्यू वेस्टर्नाइजेशन के बारे में बात की गई है, बट इट इज नॉट द मोस्ट लाइकली अजम्पशन, बिकॉज अगेन यू कैन नॉट से दैट कि बिल्कुल ही वेस्टर्न जो इन्फ्लुएंस है वो वेस्टर्न वैल्यूज है, उन्हीं की वजह से इट हैज हैपेंड. वी नो व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ इट एज वेल. सो we know C cannot be an option. Then we have to check for A, B and D. Okay. Up, move on to the passage. Environmental problems cause health problems. Option C यहाँ से neglect हो गया. Environmental problems can cause health problems. Substantial changes in lifestyle can reduce environmental or health problems. Lifestyle changes से first point जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं is how lifestyle changes से you can reduce environment and health both problems. ठीक है. Next, but this idea appears almost impossible to adopt with environmental problems. ठीक है, impossible to adopt. Now you are talking about next point. With environmental problems, individual efforts can be perceived as having negligible effect. ठीक है, ऑथर इज ट्राइंग टू से कि जब एनवायरमेंटल प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं तो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू सी अ गार्बेज डंप, you say I will not throw my garbage on the road, but you see everybody is throwing. तो आपके मन में ये थॉट आता है कि यार what will my action make difference in this. ठीक है, everybody is throwing, the road is anyway so dirty, so my one cup is not helping anybody, it's not making any difference. ठीक है, this is what the author is talking about. With environmental problem, individual effort can be perceived as having negligible effect. ठीक है, therefore lead to inertia. इसीलिए most of the people don't even put in that effort. वो कहते हैं कि क्या ही फायदा करके. With health on the other hand, अब health on the other hand, that means एक comparison है कि health के केस में क्या होता है. Individual choices can make the difference between life and death. Because you know that health का तो you take care of your own. ठीक है, आप अपनी हेल्थ का खुद ध्यान रखते हो. इफ आई डिसाइड टुडे that I will go for a walk every morning, I will do meditation, then obviously my lifestyle will be improved. I can make change in my health lifestyle, my health by taking an action on my own. But environment में my single action will feel like कि कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. ठीक है, हेल्थ के केस में उल्टा है. हेल्थ के केस में it makes a lot of difference. Okay, difference between life and death literally. And yet फिर भी bearing a few, there seems to be the same collective lethargy towards making their choices. Even then, people are collectively lethargic. They don't want to focus on health. This is the thing author is complaining. Author is basically trying to say how health and environment are both deteriorating. Then how environment में individual effort might not seem to make that much of change. That is why वहाँ inertia है. But health में तो कितना change हो जाता है. Even then you are not doing the effort. ठीक है. So which of the following best implies the most rational assumption? Even if you go by elimination, first of all option C is already cancelled. Then loss of traditional lifestyle. Author ने कहीं पर भी there is no talk about traditional lifestyle. There is no talk about how now we are different. ठीक है. Then we are likely to then you have option B. It is the job of government. No talk about government, nothing like that. Next, only option that is likely is we are likely to spend more money on cure than prevention. क्योंकि author बोल ही चुका है people don't want to focus on their health, lethargic है, they are not doing anything for their health. That means they are not preventing the problems. So we are likely to spend more problems on cure than prevention. Option A. Next, in the next passage you have many people are not eating the right food. So it is about food and something. Okay. Again, we will use our approach, reading the question first. Which one of the following statement best reflects क्रक्स ऑफ द पैसेज। ठीक है, क्रक्स होता है एक लाइन जिसमें आप पूरा पैसेज समझ जाओ। ठीक है, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द क्रक्स ऑफ द पैसेज। सो scheme of universal basic income should be implemented worldwide as a way of poverty alleviation. Universal basic income for poverty alleviation. We will see whether passage is talking about income, poverty or so on. Next you have, we must place food-based nutrition at the center of our policy debate. Food-based nutrition को policy के debate पे at the center it should be there. That means क्या है कि आप फूड बेस्ड न्यूट्रिशन के बारे में डिबेट कर रहे हो, यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, यू वांट टू हैव अ कन्वर्सेशन ऑन इट कि व्हाट आर द इश्यूज, हाउ यू कैन सॉल्व इट। नेक्स्ट, न्यूट्रिशनल स्टेटस ऑफ फूड should be improved by creating appropriate genetically modified crops. ठीक है, so we will see whether इस पैसेज में GM crops के बारे में बात हुई है या नहीं। Next, using modern food processing technologies, we must fortify food items with required nutrient element. Again, C and D are on the same lines. Here we are talking about GM crops, here we are talking about fortified crops and how modern technologies can be used. Now, we will read the passage. इसमें क्या है? Many people are not eating the right food. For some, it is simply a decision to stick with the food they enjoy, which is not too healthy. Some do it by choice. It is their decision कि वो अच्छा खाना, they are not eating the right food. Next, this is leading to an increase in non-communicable diseases like heart problems and so on, cholesterol. This is in turn leads to major burden on our healthcare system. प्रॉब्लम्स की वजह से क्या है? हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम पर भी बर्डन है। मोर पीपल, इफ मोर पीपल डोंट टेक केयर ऑफ देयर हेल्थ, मोर पीपल गेट सिक, more people go to the hospital, more burden on the healthcare system. Then that have the potential to derail economic progress, which is essential for the poor to improve their lives. For others, it is कुछ population के लिए it is a choice, it is a decision that they are making. For others, it is about limited access to nutritious food. Nutritious food का access ही नहीं है because of certain reasons. Or a lack of affordability leading to monotonous diets that do not provide daily nutrients. Okay, monotonous diet है, daily nutrients नहीं मिलते because afford नहीं कर सकते. For them to develop fully. Part of the reason nutrition is under threat worldwide is that our food systems are not properly responding to nutritional needs. Somewhere along the long road from farm to fork, there are serious detours taking place. So, anywhere are we talking about modern technology? Option D, gone. Nutritional status should be improved by creating appropriate GM crops. C, gone. We must place, next you have option A, scheme of universal basic income should be implemented worldwide. Income का कर दोगे? What about these people? Those are making the choice to be unhealthy. Again, gone. Option B, we must place food-based nutrition at the center of our policy debate. This will be your answer. Okay, so it is not important, it is not compulsory that you have to read, understand the passage and then you have to select the right one. You can also just deselect the wrong ones. ठीक है, option elimination से भी in a lot of cases you use option elimination, you will be easily able to find out the answer. Even though जब आप पढ़ते हो आंसर तो आपको नहीं लग रहा होगा कि ऑप्शन ए है, but when you read the other options along with the passage, you will see the option this is, I am not saying this option B is correct because this is the best option. I am saying this is correct because others are worse. Okay, this is also an approach. If you have to find out the correct one, it is not always true that the correct option will seem right to you, but the other will seem wrong. This is also an approach that we follow in reading comprehension. Okay, so I hope that you understood all the passages that we have discussed today. In the next class, we will further discuss more passages of CSAT 2023. Thank you so much for watching the video.